Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So all my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we are now covering the second week of November. This is from the 8th to the 14th, so happy birthday to all my Scorpios. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday this week or if it's coming up or if it already happened. Maybe you'll find your birthday twin. Okay, so this week on the 10th, we have Mars in Scorpio squaring Saturn in Aquarius. So I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of a battle and conflict between like being driven by our deep, intense emotions versus our logical mind, and not letting ourselves get too worked up, being like keeping our cool, keeping calm, cool, and collected despite whatever, we may want to act out of passion. But then our logical mind, Saturn, your father's like, hey, don't do that. Okay, go back to your room, clean your bed, and then we can have some fun. You're like, I don't want to. So kind of try to keep your composure as much as you can around this day, okay? And then on the 11th, make a wish, 11/11, and it's also my cousin's birthday, so happy birthday, Sam. And then on the 15th, we have Venus in Capricorn squaring Chiron in Aries. So I feel like on this day, it's all about like you're getting your ego checked. Okay, like the universe is saying, humble yourself. Remember last time when you got too caught up, let your ego get the best of you. You got too cocky, you got too confident, got too wrapped up on a status, money, power, or a material thing. Remember what happened last time? You're like, yeah. Okay, so an old wound, something that reminds you of something that could have happened before is coming up, but to kind of teach you a lesson or to show you, hey, don't let this happen again. Just make sure you're being humble, keeping your ego in check. And it's kind of uncomfortable, but I think it's going to help us so we don't repeat those same mistakes, especially involving our money, status, power, material things, and maybe not letting ourselves become too superficial or fixed on things that don't really matter. Okay? All right. So when it comes to we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love, and I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? So Scorpios, when it comes to your health, we have the 8 of Swords here. So I feel like mentally, physically, even emotionally or spiritually, you could be kind of feeling a little bit weak or down, or maybe I feel like some of you could be dealing with like insecurities involving your like sexuality or like your needs, your desires, almost feeling like ashamed for these things or ashamed for wanting things or wanting to do certain things, or not feeling comfortable with like embracing your sexuality or what you want or getting your needs met. Whatever this means, like don't feel ashamed for any of these things. Don't feel insecure or, weird about wanting or, experiencing or allowing yourself to feel good. Like this is all part of the human experience. Of course, you want to always just be careful and mindful. And like, I think sometimes you can feel conflicted between, is this lust or is this love? And like, I don't want to get too far into lust because I really do want love, but then I also want lust too, because you can't have really one without the other, right? You kind of need both. So I feel like embrace just who you are and what you want, and don't be ashamed for thinking of or wanting certain things. Like it's your body, and just be, I guess, just careful and more mindful of like who and what you're giving yourself away to, and if it's worth it, and if they actually like care about you. And if you don't feel comfortable like expressing yourself, or a person or a situation or a relationship doesn't make you feel safe to express your sexuality or your needs and stuff, then maybe that person or that relationship is not for you, right? Because like a genuine, real connection is gonna help you. You're gonna feel free. You can do whatever you want. You can be whoever you want because that person accepts you and holds space for you. But it can be a little bit tricky, but I feel like there could be some insecurities or like shame around sexuality. Like maybe some of you dealt with, abuse or molestation or like, rape or anything like that, which is so horrific and horrible. And like, I can never, tell you I understand or whatever, but don't let that situation like make you a victim or stop you from living your life and experiencing again. It is going to take maybe time, and maybe you need to seek some professional help or just talk to someone to kind of work through those you know, that past, or work through those struggles so they don't hold you back, because you can love and you can experience and you can enjoy. That trauma is not meant for you to hold on to it. It's meant to free you. You can't let that situation or what happened stop you from living life and from loving again or experiencing. I know it's probably much deeper than that, and maybe some of you, hopefully most of you, have not experienced any of that, but I know if you have, it's hard. It's not something I can tell you, oh, do this, do that, and you're gonna be better. It takes time. It's a very individually based, but hopefully, you know, at this time you can work on those things and kind of get that healing and help yourself. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have temperance. Beautiful. So I feel like how you work, where you work, your money, your finances is expanding, it's growing, and you're thinking higher. You're bringing more philosophical thoughts or higher learning, higher knowledge into your work, your business, your career. Maybe some of you are seeking higher education. You're enrolled in courses, programs, even online courses, or you're self-taught. You're teaching yourself through experience, possibly. Maybe you're sharing your experiences with other people and that is helping you. You could be traveling for work, or maybe you're planning to travel, or you're making a bigger impact where your thoughts, your views, your product, your services are being are available in all around the world, or to a bigger audience, a wider audience. Also, some of you are really talented or really gifted with your hands. Maybe you draw, or you create, or you work with hands, or you make music or an instrument or something, or your hands, like your touch, is very powerful. It's very healing, but can also be destructive if you're not careful. But I feel like you have a very powerful touch. Like your touch can be very healing when used properly. You just kind of have to get a hold of that, or know your power, because you hold a lot of great power. You just got to know how to like finesse it, how to work it, how to use it, where it doesn't become destructive, but you can use it to help. So maybe some of you are going to be working with your hands, and also your hip, leg, booty is an area that's very flattering, or like area that stands out, like people compliment you, or you like your booty, you like your legs, or something like that. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your also, you can work really well with a Sagittarius, or maybe there's a Sagittarius at your work, your business, school, that you guys are like partners or buddies, or you work really well with each other. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here we have the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Crystals. Wow, things are turning around. Things are definitely turning around for you, and I feel like you have blessings, like big blessings, big abundance and greatness coming into your life, if it hasn't happened already. On this other side, for this other person, I don't think you're ready for this. This can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Empress. What did I say? Empress. I said Empress. And Queen of Crystals. Beautiful. And the 3 of Crystals. Oh my gosh, you guys, we already got 3 threes on the ground, 2 on this person's side and 1 on your side. So what does that tell me? There is a lot of growth here. Your environment could be changing. This person is like gonna, either your environment is gonna change due to this person, or there's gonna be a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth here. And you guys could be meeting through like associations, through friends, or through colleagues, or through group settings, or something like that. So who could this person be? Could definitely be a Pisces, Taurus, Libra, or an earth sign. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. But it could be one of those signs, or they can have a strong placement in one of those signs. Wow, I love this energy. I feel like you've been craving, or maybe you have recently took yourself out of some environment, or you want to meet someone, or you've been wanting to attract someone who's from a different place. You're like, I don't like anyone around here. I want someone different. I want something else. And it feels like that's what you're gonna get. This person is beautiful, handsome, like super attractive, okay? Like they're so sweet, caring. I feel like whatever attractive is to you, like, whew, they got it going on. You're gonna be like, oh, like so into this person, okay? They can also be someone who maybe has children, maybe they're a single parent, mother, father, or they want to have children. They can be very fertile at this time, or, you know, really wanting that family energy in their life, like, you know, just having babies and kids, like maybe they really want that possibly. Or they are someone who is a creator. They like to create things. Maybe they're artistic or in music, arts, dance, or they build things, you know, interior designer. I don't know. I feel like they're a creator of some sort. I also feel like this is someone who could be part of some kind of group, association, club, club, organization that's, you know, something has to do with like money or finances. You know, maybe they have a mentorship group, or a Discord where there's only like select few in there, but I feel like they're part of some kind of like important or like high status group or organization, probably, that's like very selective. Like not many people can just get in. It's like very, you know, you gotta be of that group or know people possibly. Or they could be, you guys could both be part of some kind of group or club possibly. I feel like this is also someone who's very, very well off, okay? They could have a really great career, work, business, you know, could be a CEO or a like investor. I don't know, but I feel like this person is very, very well off, or does well for themselves, whatever that means. But I think they are high status, high value, or high value, no, whatever. I don't like that term, but like very well-to-do, but not cocky, or not like, oh my gosh, inflated ego, they think they're all that. No, but they're very like, they've worked hard for what they have, but they're very wise, very smart. And I feel like they're very, very wealthy, or like have a lot of resources, have a lot of money, a lot of power, but they are a good person. And they love beautiful things. Maybe they love to buy, you know, really beautiful pieces for their home, or they always are looking really nice, look the part. I just feel like they have this like elegance about them, and also this like regalness, like very regal, almost like royal energy about them. I don't know why, but really, really good person. I feel like you're gonna be so drawn to them, so attracted to them. If this is not someone you already know who is in your life, like they got it going on. They're like the full package, like your dream person, whatever that means for you. So I feel like your environment is going to change, or your perception of what you want or where you want to be, this person is kind of changing or influencing you. And I think once you connect with them and once you see them, you're going to be so, so drawn to them. Like, oh my gosh, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. And bam, all your blessings are coming in. And partly, I'm not saying this person is all that, but I feel like they are bringing a lot of blessings, a lot of abundance and opportunities to you. And some of you could be getting into a relationship, or getting married, or getting to some kind of serious commitment, possibly in the upcoming months or very, very soon. And this person is offering you everything you could ever dream of and more. Like they have pretty much everything. And I think you're going to feel so fortunate or so happy, like all these blessings, all these great things. Like maybe they know it's your birthday, or they're going to find out it's your birthday season, like, oh, let's go do this. Or they're going to buy you something really nice, or treat you to some cool experience. Like, I just feel like things are really going to turn around for you, Scorpio, especially if you've been someone who's been doing the work, you've been minding your business and not, you know, not stinging people and not hurting anyone or being sneaky or manipulative. You've just really been doing the work and trying to like rise out of the ashes, be that higher, you know, that phoenix rising, and not be like your lower self. Like you are going to be receiving some really great blessings and abundance. And I think your greatest gift could be love, or meeting someone who's just like amazing. You're like, wow, that is like the best gift that you could ever receive. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your heart and soul. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, I feel really, really good energy for you guys, and I think you really deserve it. So we're going to be continuous on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. We're going to look where their overall energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. Then also your advice. All right. So we'll continue this on and extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Happy birthday to all of you guys. Bye.